am I the most aggressive person in my space or industry? This applies to all of you, no matter what industry you're in. You can be in the hair and beauty space. You can be in the financial space. You can be in the media space. You can be in the auto space. You can be in the fitness space, right? You can be in the logistics space. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. This applies to everybody. You might think like this is more a sales mentality, but it's not. This is an entrepreneurship mentality. This is a business mentality. I'll give you a quick example. I've talked to probably 3 or 4 ladies just since December who all told me what? I want to start my own makeup line. And guess what they all say? I swear, I'm not kidding. It goes the same way on every single call. And I've had this happen to me now 3 or 4 times just this month. And I've had this happen multiple times before as well. It's so funny how it's the exact same conversation and they're all along the exact same train of thought. And I'm making a point with this here. So I hop on this call and I want to help them. And I'm asking them about their goals and their businesses and what ventures they want to go into. And 3 or 4 times this month so far, and happens often, it's been, I want to go into the beauty space and the makeup space, the hair space. And I want to start my own makeup line. The next line, every single one of them, without a fault, say is, I know I'm not going to be Kylie Jenner in a month or so, or this isn't going to be Kylie Care, whatever the line is called. I don't know. This isn't going to be like Kylie, whatever, but I want to go into this. So my point with this is this. I hear that language just this month. This month, we're only 12 days in, talk to people in different countries, completely different continents, and same mindset, wanting to go into the same industry, same plan, saying the exact same words. Oh, I know I won't be Kylie in a day, but using the exact same thing. So why do I use that? You might think this is what I'm talking about here. Being the most aggressive person in your industry and space is a sales thing, but it's not a sales thing. This isn't for salespeople. This is for entrepreneurs and business owners, because every single industry, whether you know it or not, is hyper competitive, especially nowadays when every single 16-year-old, 18-year-old, 20-year-old can hop on social media and say, I do this, I do that. This is my business. I want to go into this. I'm very aware of this and hyper focused on it myself because I see it so much. I'm overly exposed to it, right? I talk to people every single day who tell me they want to start a drop shipping store with clothes and hats and their own personal branding. And I ask them all the same question. Why would I buy your shirt or hat versus Adidas, Nike, Lululemon, I don't know, Puma, whatever else, right? Or the other million kids I talk to from all over the world that want to do the exact same thing as you. Oh, by the way, how much capital do you have to invest into ads if you want to be doing affiliate marketing, running ads and whatnot? 0? Okay, great. Let me know next year how that goes for you, right? And I don't mean to be like mean or rude or judgmental, but you have to take a step back and look at the industry, look at the space. You want to be in business. It's the same thing with sales, but you want to be in business. You want to be an entrepreneur. There's a reason why 90+% of businesses fail. And most people don't ever dare venture into business or entrepreneurship is because it's hard. It's mentally hard. It's physically hard on you. You got to ask the hard questions. You got to skill up. You got to invest in yourself. You got to invest in your business. It's not as simple as you may think. So that being said, you can all do it. And it just takes knowing that it's hard is just something to be aware of. But back to this question, am I the most aggressive person in my space, in my industry? Knowing all these girls are over here talking about, I want to start my own beauty line, hairline, do this, do that. I would ask myself, how do I become the most aggressive person in this industry to solidify my position, to let people know that I'm actually doing this? Like a lot of these people are just talking. They're not doing anything, right? So how do you solidify that? How do you show that? How do you build your brand more? And same thing goes for everybody else here. Whether you're in sales, whether you're in business, whatever industry you're in. When I say ask yourself this question, the second part is a given. That's why I don't say it, but make sure you guys all understand. Sit down and answer these questions, right? Come up with solutions, not just ask yourself the question and be aware of it. What's the solution? How are you going to implement, right? So am I the most aggressive person in my space or industry?